Guys, welcome back to another tier list, and for today's episode, we have something a bit different, all right? So Lou and I have been thinking about this idea for a while, and we want to do a tier list on hip-hop memes, and shout out to everyone that ended up making this tier list for today. We've been victims of the memes as well, and it's such a great thing online. It's always fun to go through comment sections and just see what people are feeling that day. But guys, on the NFR Plus channel, we are uploading every single Thursday, so if you guys want to see more tier lists just like this, and other concepts like maybe brackets or drafts or whatever the case may be, smash the subscribe button and turn on your notification bells because we will be active here. But Lou, how you feeling today, man? A lot of different memes in the tuck.
I'm excited, bro. I mean, another big meme was our Utopia reaction, which is absolutely going crazy right now. And I think that would go in the perfect. If we were to grade that one,
that was hilarious.
I'd put it alongside the academic sicko mode reactions and some of the best reactions. So much love to everyone that was, that had a playing role into memeing us out for that. That was great. But let's get into this. The first meme for today is going to be Young Thug and Lil Durk's computer meme.
Iconic.
Yeah, you have Thug showing something to Durk on the PC. And the big question was like, what the fuck is he showing him there? And Durk actually ended up giving context because this was during a 2018 studio session. And apparently, Durk says he was showing him $20 million on his bank account or whatever it was. So
shout out to Young Thug.
Who knows if that's true? But yeah, I love this meme just because there's so many different interpretations you can take with it.
Have you ever used this meme?
I'm not a meme dropper like that. Are you?
No, I use more like, let's say, a GIF.
Yeah, I'm more of a GIF guy too.
I'll use a GIF, let's say, every now and then in our iMessage chats. Let's say I said that weird iMessage. Let's say like EYE. Regardless, though, I'm more of a GIF type of guy. I also love what this whole thing represents. It's super iconic. I've seen all kinds of different people use this in different comment sections for like when someone like puts out a foul tweet or when someone says something that's out of pocket. So definitely a big W. Perfect.
Yeah, this is a perfect meme, bro. I mean, it's just the intensity of it. It looks like they're in a fucking military command center or something. But the next meme is going to be ASAP Rocky in the pit. And this was at Rolling Loud in 2022. He was performing. And he said, fuck it, I'm going to stage dive. He did it, and it didn't really work in his favor. He ended up having a hard time safely getting back to stage. And the internet had a field day with this, bro. You had Tyler, the creator, put this as his DP on IG. He even made a birthday cake with Rocky's face, like, as the cover of it. And I feel like an asshole for laughing at it, but it's hilarious, bro. His facial reaction, like, he literally looks like he's scared for his life.
He is. That's so fucked up to say.
But it's true, though.
I was honestly just more like, how did he even get out of that crowd? Because we've been in a Rolling Loud crowd before, and it's quite hectic there. So I could just imagine someone of Rocky's stature and popularity diving into that crowd and trying to get out. It must have been mission impossible. I'd go great with it, though. I think it's a great
amazing, bro. I mean, how many times do you get reactions like this from rappers? And like, bro, like just the setup of it, the fact that he was screaming like "Get me out!" Like it feels like a Family Guy cutaway scene, bro.
It does feel like that. I would go great with it, though.
I'd go amazing.
I guess, listen, if you want to go amazing, we'll go amazing.
I'll budge on the next one. Okay, amazing for that one. Next up, we have another iconic one. This is DaBaby's convertible. And 10 years from now, bro, I don't know if Suge's going to be remembered more or this meme for how crazy it went. So a bit of backstory. Someone made this meme because apparently there was this interview he had done with Nardwar where you got like a side view of his face and apparently it looked like a PT Cruiser. That's the comparison that was
They started
made.
plugging it absolutely everywhere.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the greatest hip-hop memes ever used because of how flexible it is. I've seen people use him as a plane. I've seen people use him as a train. I've seen people use him as a Chrysler PT Cruiser. I've seen literally this figure, and obviously it's exaggerated.
And we have another DaBaby one coming right after
yeah,
this.
Yeah, like because this is obviously exaggerated. People stretch out the face, but regardless, though, it's super iconic. Shout out to DaBaby. I mean, like I think he played into it a bit, like in public. He actually kind of praised it a bit. He was laughing at it. So I would probably this is an amazing meme.
Wait, would you want this to be your ride? Like imagine hopping into this. Push button to start. Let's go. And you take off. Bro. Imagine that. Like,
but the point is,
the only issue would be is if he only like plays or raps his own music. Like he needs to have.
No, I'm sure he's versatile like that. The best one though is the plain one.
Okay, wait,
the plain
we didn't give a rating to the
I said amazing.
Car.
I wanted to go amazing.
You want to go amazing? That's fair.
I'd go amazing.
Okay.
See, that's an amazing.
Next up, the airplane is next. What would you go with the airplane? I mean, I like this one because when you look at like the movement of his hands and like how though he's doing the gun, it looks like wings for a plane.
Look like wings.
It worked out.
It's not as good as the PT Cruiser though. I was mentioning it in like the previous segment with the PT Cruiser how like it's pretty cool, but I'd say this one's probably good.
I think it's a good meme, honestly. It's a bit less original than the OG.
Well,
PT
it's not
Cruiser.
that, but it's a bit more forced. You know, the other one's a bit more like implemented, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I feel that.
All right, so the plane is going to be going into the good category. Let's go on to this DJ Khaled meme. And I love what this says on top of it. If you guys are seeing this on the screen right now, that's a nice song you got there. Mind if I yell my name on it? But people have used this in so many different scenarios. I think it's just like a classic DJ Khaled meme. Nothing too crazy. I'd probably, honestly, like...
Do you think it's the best Khaled meme? Because there's been a lot over time.
No.
There's Khaled...
the one with him, like, let's say in his garden where, like, he looks up.
Yeah, that's a good one, too.
That is the greatest. By the way, guys, we couldn't use any, like, video or copyright stuff, or else the video would be taken down, but... I've always felt like this was kind of a mid-meme for Khaled. I
think it's a mid-meme?
It's kind of boring, you know? Like, what is it really saying? It just looks like him kind of sappy, you know? Kind of
I don't know. It looks like he's creeping. Like, he's looking at something he maybe shouldn't be looking at, you know? Like, he's just creeping through the doorway. And the idea of, like, it actually being grounded in reality, that a lot of people always ask themselves, oh, what does Khaled actually do in a song? Is he just yelling his name, whatever it is? Obviously, we know he does more than just that, but there's a lot of, like, reality, I guess, based within it. I'd go good on it. You want to go mid? I can go down to mid if you want.
Yeah, I don't find it's the greatest.
All right, we're going to go with mid. Next up, we have Offset in the science lab here.
Diamond tester, I think it was.
It was a diamond test?
Yeah, I believe the context of this was like he was looking at his diamonds because... whatever the case may be. And people usually use this meme for when like they're trying to find information or when they're in like their detective bag.
They're going into a rabbit hole of something, a conspiracy theory, whatever it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I always found it pretty cool because you just catch Offset in this candid moment and there's not much like that's funny about it. It's just, it's kind of useful as a meme. I'd say it's a good meme.
Yeah, it makes you think. It's like, how closely can you trust anything in this world unless you look into it as much as Offset is looking into those little binoculars or whatever you call them. I mean, I find it funny. Is it a crazy meme? Not really.
Not really.
I'm gonna go mid with this one too.
I don't know. I feel like it's a good useful meme. At least there's a use to it.
Yeah, it's definitely a useful one. Let's go good with it.
Yeah, I'll go good with the Offset one. Okay, next one
up,
21
we have
Savage.
21 Savage is Evil Face. So Sir Savage the 21st, as some call him. By the way, those are other memes that we could have brought in, was all of those British 21 memes, but decided to go with this one. I feel like this is the most iconic one, and he was being featured on a segment of like ESPN, and he like debuted this new haircut, and people were saying that he looked like an evil supervillain.
He does, though. It looks menacing.
It does look menacing.
It would look like a crazy album cover, actually. If they were to be able to like, clip him out of that and actually put him into like an album cover with it and maybe put like effects over the photo, I think it would do super well for it.
And people drag Dr. Doofenshmirtz into this one, comparing 21 to
like he's on the news as the evil...
Like he's on the news, and he's like wants to take over the tri-state area. Like crazy memes around this.
But it's a good meme. It's nothing too crazy, though. It's not one of the most...
I think it's a good meme.
It's nothing
funny.
Too crazy. Yeah,
I wouldn't go
you
mid
caught him
with
in
it.
like that candid moment, you know?
Yeah.
I fuck with the cut, too. He was definitely doing something right.
All right, so that's going to go into the good. Next one. Up, bro. This is iconic.
This is the best one.
Travis Scott as Batman. They did our boy Travis dirty, bro. Like, the guy was trying to enjoy Halloween with his family, and people just fucking bullied him into not only deleting the post, but he ended up deleting his IG. I don't know if you remember during this time.
Yeah, that was definitely a moment. And listen, I feel bad when the memes get to like a person that bad, but like I think anyone that's watching this, if you're an artist, like, bro,
you have to expect it.
Bro, it's the lore, you know? It's what the kids do. It's what it is at this point in time, you know? And
my only thing is, like, I've dressed up as, like, something in the color brown for Halloween. I was, like, a brown beer bottle, which kind of made sense, but when you're dressing up as Batman, bro, you got to go either the classic black or like the gray.
The gray suit is actually really
hard. The gray suit's fire.
If you do the gray suit with like the blue top, if I'm not sure if you remember that, that's a crazy Batman costume. But yeah, I guess it was playing into like the Cactus Jack branding and going into there. It definitely
it's just
was
an unusual color.
But not only that, but I think that people were saying it's like an unusual weird flex because he has his Mercedes G-Wagon and his Urus right next to him in the same colors, and it's like, well, fuck, that's a crazy picture. And then people just, I've seen so many incredible replies with this one. I'd go amazing.
I'd go amazing with the Travis Scott Batman. Nothing yet on the perfect level, but the next one that we have is going to be the Ice Spice flag, and this is hilarious because it's a picture of soldiers holding up an Ice Spice flag, and listen, bro, we have to stop the cap. Just admit that you were the one behind this. We all know it to be true.
I orchestrated the entire thing.
Ant was the graphic designer behind Ice Spice in front of the American flag. So, I mean, I don't want you to put your bias into this because obviously you're the man behind it. But all jokes aside, like, this is hilarious, and it's a genius marketing idea too, bro. I think she actually, I don't know if she sells them or if it's like other like third party.
So, okay, this photo wasn't edited.
I don't know if this one was edited, but I just saw, funny enough, I just saw like a highlight. It was a U.S. versus Ghana game for men's qualifications, and there was Pulisic taking a penalty shot, and in the background, right behind the net, you'll see a USA fan holding up the Ice Spice flag. I swear on anything.
Well, how does Pulisic even take take his like pen like that after? I would be hysterical if I saw that in person. But does she sell this as official merch?
I don't know if she sells it or if it's like third party like websites.
I don't know if you could sell the American flag. I'm not sure like what the copyright.
All I know is that people are selling it, bro. It's a thing, and I honestly, fuck it. Run with like some bumper stickers. Like, there's a new leader in town.
Do you feel like it's maybe a bit disrespectful to have her on top of an American flag? No, not really.
I don't know if it's disrespectful.
I'm not sure.
But what's your rating? Are you pledging your allegiance to Ice Spice here? What are you saying?
It's a good meme. All jokes aside,
it's a great meme.
It's nothing too crazy. Like, I mean, I don't really. It's a picture of soldiers holding an Ice Spice flag. It's nothing too crazy. Like,
I think it's a great meme.
Because where are you going to use this meme?
There's all of that lore about like how men are like simping over Ice Spice, and it's about her looks over the music, whatever else. There's that whole narrative that's spun, and I don't know. It fits well for this, in my opinion.
I think it's
I'd
good.
go great.
Okay, Lou, if you want to go great, we'll go great. Okay, next up, our brother Soulja Boy. This was one funny interview going into that Breakfast Club interview where Drake, like he was just going crazy over Drake because he was saying that he used his flow, his cadence, his lyric, whatever the case may be. This is a goated meme. I have seen this meme like stand the test of time over the past couple of years. People will even use like the Who meme on top of this one. It's versatile. It's iconic. I think this goes into the amazing one.
Yeah, and honestly speaking, if we could have included like the video where he's like, he copied my whole fucking flow word for word, bar for bar, and then you even have Charlemagne sing, he's like, oh, that's right, he used that verse from Kiss Me Through the Phone, and it actually wasn't through Kiss Me Through the Phone, so Charlemagne got mixed up, but it was just a hilarious moment. You even had Soulja Boy saying, like, the guy from the Degenerous, like, he mixed up the Generous for the Grassy. That entire clip was hilarious, but
that was a good moment.
Yeah, this moment as a whole, it's amazing, like, at minimum, bro.
Absolutely, we're going amazing with it. Okay, next one, the Meek Mill French fry meme. This was something where people were absolutely outraged. They're like, bro, what the fuck is this? And you know what? Shout out to Meek Mill because, he's just, I think he even had fun with it at a certain point too, and he spoke publicly about it, and he kind of understood what it was. But looking at it, man, like, this got memed hard, bro. Like, I'm not sure if you've ever seen those tweets of, like, pics that should have never happened.
Yeah.
Let's say, and this is, like, always the top comment, like, this should have never happened.
You even had, like, rappers that were, like, playing in with it. You had Jid that tweeted, I'm trying to get in her thighs like Meek Mill's fries. Like, you had some hilarious tweets going back and forth, and honestly, it always kind of made me cringe a little because there's nothing I hate more than a soggy, wet French fry,
yeah, mixed in like chlorine, That's the problem.
But shout out to Meek Mill, bro. He looked like he was having a good time, bro.
Yeah, he's looking like he's having the time.
Chilling by the pool,
eating
munching on some fries. You think it's McD's fries? I can't tell.
No, that's McDonald's fries. For sure.
My
so?
McD's fries ain't looking like that.
That's true, actually.
There's too many like curves to them.
So
the McD's fries are like straight,
That's true. Okay, so if you have to guess, what fries do you think those are?
Maybe Carl's Jr. I don't. Mind you, I've never even been to Carl's Jr. I'm speaking out of my ass. I don't know what fries these are. You?
Yeah,
have you been to Carl's Jr.? These look familiar.
Have I ever been to Carl's Jr.? No, I've never been to Carl's Jr. We don't have one in Canada, so we're not able to go. Anyway, so where are we going with this one? I think this one's a great meme.
That's another great meme for sure.
Yeah, that's a great meme. Okay, let's go on to one of my favorites on this list, the Eminem smiling, bro. Didn't I get you in like a TikTok? You just fucking crying of laughter.
Yeah, it was a try not to laugh challenge, and I think I bursted out laughing when I saw this.
This is legitimately, I think, one of the best ever memes I've ever seen in the genre.
It's hilarious. The only thing is that I feel like it's lacking like the iconic feel to it. Like, I don't feel like it's as popular as some of like the other memes that we have
this
in
is
contention.
More of like an underground
It's
meme.
an underground meme, even though you have like the most fucking mainstream rapper attached to it.
And it's because of how like iconic this photo is too. Someone just decided to fuck around on Photoshop and just slap a smile on top of Eminem, and it just makes for this candid moment. So
I think it's a great meme.
I think it's a great meme. Yes, I don't think it's amazing, but as Nick was saying before, anytime you see this picture, it always gets you going.
It puts a smile on your face, no pun intended.
All right, let's keep going on with this. This is Fajez's favorite ever meme to use on Twitter.
A lot of Twitter's favorite meme, especially when like an album gets announced or there's a huge collaboration. Like any exciting news, you end up getting Michael Jordan with the championship. And I used to pray for times like this, the Meek Mill lyric. Definitely iconic. And
okay, it has the iconic factor. It has
does.
the useful factor as well. A bit of comedic value.
Not as much comedic value. That's what kind of weighs it down a little bit.
So where would you go with it?
I would go good. I think it's a good meme. It has purpose.
It's one of the most popular ones, an iconic one. At least minimum grade.
You're going to go great with this?
It's iconic.
We can go
It's
great.
it's one of the most used memes in the entire community. It's just like it's versatile.
I guess. All right.
Yeah,
We'll
of course.
put it in great. I would
going...
personally go good though with that one.
All right, let's keep going on with
Next
this. Next
up, we have Drake's Hotline Bling template, and the one that I brought in isn't really the funniest, but to be honest with you, I think that's the major issue with this meme is that a lot of what you end up getting, like the template itself is cool because it's creative, right? You're taking two different moments from a music video. One that's like, fuck that, and the other one where it's like, yeah, give it to me.
I feel like this is the meme for the Facebook moms, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
it's
what
like
it is. It's like some
Facebook moms,
2012 Facebook
elementary
moms.
school kids.
Yeah,
like it's more like, no, like this is the best NHL team and this one sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
absolutely. That's a mid meme.
It's a mid meme, to be honest. And Drake has much better memes, but for some reason, this is like the most popular one. But
all right, let's go on to the next one.
The next one is one of my favorite memes of all time. And I think the reason why is that like this is a real life photo. It's authentic and it tells a story. So if you guys don't know the context behind Joe Budden running, the story goes that Joe Budden pulls into his driveway and two Drake fans run up to his car, open his door, and then run away because Joe Budden's obviously fucking pissed off, bro. Like, people are on his property. He chases them down with his car, and then the image that you're seeing is Joe Budden running to their car.
And smashing it.
And taking some rocks and kind of lightly hitting on them and threatening these kids that wanted to fuck around with the wrong guy.
Yeah, but why would you fuck around with Joe Budden like that? You know, I get it. Like, some kids wanted to troll him, but like, don't get on someone's property.
Especially,
and start,
this is Joe Budden on a Sunday, bro. Like, you don't want to fuck with Joe Budden in the wife beater. You know what I mean?
No way.
Honestly, I love it because it looks like he's running away from like Freddy Krueger, bro. It looks like Joe Budden is in a horror movie and that like he is really like running for his life. That's what I always loved about it. Amazing backstory. This is a perfect meme to me.
Yeah, it's a perfect meme. Yeah, absolutely.
There's
going into the perfect category. Okay, let's keep going on with this. Let's go on to the stank face.
Oh, I love this
Now,
one.
this is easily one of the longest lasting memes of all time. I remember seeing this meme on Facebook in like 2011.
It's that old? Wow.
It's that old. It is really that old. It is. This is an old picture.
And let me ask you, do you think that it's really hip-hop culture that made it what it is? Because I had never seen it like used in any other context.
Yeah, I've seen it always in music content. I've never really seen it outside of it, to be honest with you. Maybe I've seen it in a couple of sports highlights when someone does something absolutely disgusting, like old Neymar highlights or like a Connor McDavid like spinorama, whatever the case may be. I think it's a perfect meme, bro. Like, it's iconic, it's versatile, it speaks perfect to what the situation is. I've seen it everywhere. I would go.
It's also like so relatable for us too. Like, I'll find myself making this face once a week at minimum during a live album reaction or whatever it is. So definitely love the meme. What did you say? Amazing or perfect?
I said perfect with it.
Yeah. Yeah,
well,
you know what?
Perfect.
For a reaction meme, yeah, I think it is perfect.
It's a perfect meme for it. Okay, let's go on to the next one. We have Toast Malone. This one is kind of a bit more of an underground meme, but one that holds so much.
Do you think it is underground? Because I feel like there's a lot of like play on words with Post Malone. You have like Water Malone. You have a bunch of the Malones that are being thrown into this. I mean, if you're Italian, you could even do Post Limone. That's another one that you could throw in there. But I think, yeah, the beauty of it is just the fact that he chose a rapper name that could be memed out to a point where there's like endless possibilities.
There is.
Of how creative you can get with it.
Post Cologne.
Post Cologne's another one.
Yeah, Post Cologne's a good one as well. I find it's a funny picture. I don't know.
Post Chologne's another one.
Yeah, Post Cologne is another one. But regardless, though.
It's a funny picture.
It's a funny picture. Nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy. I'd go good with Toast Malone.
I would go good with Toast Malone.
All right, the next one that we have. This is crazy. One of the craziest Photoshop jobs that we've seen in recent memory. This is Pusha T's Salamanders, and I think this is like the stupidest meme out of this entire list. Just because like it's nonsensical. I think it started when like some user tweeted Pusha T collects salamanders and impregnates them in the summer, like some stupidity like that, bro. And then you get Pusha T being friendly with salamanders.
Yeah, have them like serenading the kids, like just looking at like the kid salamander, you know.
Did you see these on Twitter? There was a bunch of like bot accounts that were just like.
I think it actually started underneath NFR's page, bro. Whenever we would
started on our page, I think it was going everywhere.
Well, I remember anytime we would tweet about Pusha T, bro, there would be like 70 bot accounts just quote retweeting it with the salamander pics, and I'm like, bro, where is this coming from? How does this even make sense? But I don't know. I feel like
I think it's low-key a bad meme, though. Like,
it is a bad. It doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah, we're going to go with bad with that one. The first bad meme of the day. But next up, we have the shadow of Nav being a goat.
He is a goat, though.
And I think this was taken from artwork from, was it Brown Boy 2, maybe?
I believe
Was that the project? I think it was that one. I mean, yeah, listen. It's not that funny just because it's just a factual cold take. Obviously, Navraj is the greatest rapper of all time.
Navraj is the biggest rapper of all time as well.
So
iconic.
I never got the comedy out of this one just because it's pointing out a factual statement.
It is. Greatest discography of all time. One of the greatest producers to ever do
Most original voice in hip-hop history. I mean,
absolutely.
Forget Snoop Dogg. I mean, Nav's vocal inflections? What are we talking about?
On a completely different level. Yeah, absolutely. No one holds a candle next to Nav in this hip-hop game.
So where should we go with this?
I want to go perfect.
I don't want to go perfect with it.
No.
Like I said, it lacks the comedic value.
I've never understood.
Statement.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I've never understood why people use it as a meme.
I think we go mid with it, bro.
It is a mid meme.
We're gonna go mid with the Nav Goat. The next up, we have Dr. Dre's T-shirt, and it says Dr. Dre got like 30 of these in the closet.
I don't think I've ever seen him do an interview without one of these.
Bro, I don't think I've seen any image of him, from what I can remember at least, where he's not wearing this long sleeve shirt.
He's always wearing that and the white Air Force Ones. If you watch his Defiant ones, you know that this guy has a very strict dress code.
And it's always tight fitted. Like, he looks good in them. He does them justice, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like
the drip game is up for Dre when he's rocking these. I can't really have any complaints there. But as a meme itself, it's pretty funny on first glance. I don't think it's something that has the multi-purpose effect like some of these other memes.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'd go probably
another mid meme.
Yeah, it's probably mid. Yeah, it's nothing too crazy.
It's like funny on first glance, and that's about it. Okay, but the next one that we have is going to be Chance the Rapper at the BET Awards in 2017. You see him smiling, he's holding his chest, and this is by far the most wholesome and like positive meme that we have.
Yeah, it's usually people that like are feeling wholesome in the comment sections, or maybe even feeling relieved. It's been used for that, but it's pretty mid. It's a
mid meme?
Yeah, it doesn't really do much.
I think it has its purpose, bro.
Yeah, it has its purpose, but like, I don't know. There's no cutting edge to it, if you get what I'm trying to say.
I feel you.
It's a pretty bland meme.
It's a pretty bland meme. Okay, we'll go mid with that one as well. Next up, we have the man with
the smoking earphones.
The smoking earphones, yeah.
Oh my goodness. I remember how many times we've used this meme on our timeline, let's say for when a hot song drops.
It has been over abused though.
It has
been.
Hasn't
it? Like the stank face has this timeless nature to it, whereas this one, I'm not saying it's aging poorly, but I don't know. I don't know if it holds that much weight, to be honest with you. What would you say? Ant, what would you say about that one?
I like it for what it is, right? Like, there's a great use to it. But for the most part, I mean, like, just nothing too crazy about it. Like, even looking at the way that he's looking at it, I don't know. I always felt kind of indifferent about it. And I always got annoyed when I used to see it, let's say, on different timelines.
I've stopped using that. I'm not going to lie. Like, I've gotten fed up at using it myself.
I won't use it anymore. Absolutely not.
Another mid-meme?
It's good, though. You can't disrespect it.
That's true.
We've used it too much.
It has its purpose for sure. All right, we're going to go with good. Next up, we got Lil Yachty and Drake, and this was taken from the Life is Good music video. And again, I mean, this one's cool, but where's the comedic factor?
That's the problem with it, though. But I really like this meme in like GIF format. Because let's say something awkward. I was seeing a fucking funny meme, bro, of like a grandfather and his granddaughter, and people were using it as like, bro, that's a close call. And I'll show you the meme after, but it was absolutely hilarious. It was a super wholesome meme. There was nothing to it, but like the way that it was being set up, people thought it was going into a completely different direction, and then they put that meme underneath it. So like you could also use it in so many different ways. Also, I'm not sure if you've ever seen the memes of, let's say, people saying super obvious facts on top of a video. You ever seen that type of meme? So people will use it under that as well.
I've also seen when people like will break down a bar, for example. Like this will be like the moment of realization.
That's true.
Like, oh, that's what he meant type shit.
That's very true.
It serves its purpose, not too funny. I'm going mid with it.
Yeah,
especially
why?
For a Drake, for a Drake meme, there's dozens of better Drake memes. This one just caught a lot of people's attention for whatever reason. I think it's mid.
Okay, if you say so.
Next up, we got Kanye's Notepad, and this is a real picture. It's not photoshopped. It ended up being used as like this crazy template where people could write whatever they want. But the original one was Kanye saying, "My account is not hacked." I think referring to his old Twitter account. But the one that we see here is Taylor Swift is the greatest musical artist of all time.
And people have written some wild shit on top of that Notepad and the pad. Yeah, it's got. We've chosen the best one for this video. So. Yeah, I think looking at it overall, the versatility of it is kind of crazy because you could write whatever you want on it and kind of make sense of it. But to be honest with you, I think it's a good meme. You know, it's kind of versatile. It's not too funny.
It's a good meme, and it's like I feel like it's losing its legs a little bit. It's not really.
It is
being as used as it was. Okay, but next up we have Snoop Dogg's Who meme once again taking it to the Breakfast Club.
Amazing.
I
meme.
love this one, bro. Like just the way he extends his face.
I don't like when people use this when you talk about a bit more of a low key artist and they're like who. It's like I remember I tweeted about Mick Jenkins at one point and someone used this meme. I'm like, bro, you can't be serious. Like you're in a hip hop community. Like you have to at least know what you're talking about. So this could actually play to your detriment, low key. This meme could be played to your detriment if you use it wrong.
It's more of an insulting kind of meme, though. To be honest, I've never really seen it being used in that much of a positive light. I would go.
I'd go great with it.
I'd go great with it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an iconic moment for Snoop Dogg as well. But let's go on to Jose Mourinho, one of the most decorated football managers of all time. And this one is incredible because when something is not hitting in the headphones or on your car speakers, someone will definitely drop this in the comments sections.
Absolutely.
How many times have you seen this? And it's never lost its life either. It perfectly encapsulates that moment. Exactly.
I've seen this, and it's crazy how like just this meme being replied to under a tweet could start a whole debate just because it speaks volumes to like you're pretty much saying what you're hearing is dog shit. Like it's not even listenable, bro.
It's not even listenable. Like get this out of my headphones.
Yeah, literally. Honestly, I love all the Jose Mourinho memes. Even the video of him saying, like, if I speak, I'm in big trouble. Like, there's so many iconic ones. And in terms of picture format, this is the best one. I'm willing to go amazing with this.
I'll go amazing with the Jose Mourinho meme. Okay, let's go on to the next one. We have NBA Youngboy's mugshot. And I think I saw this picture as everyone's DP on Twitter for a good 2 years. You see everyone fucking still using it to this day.
And this one's also been closely attached to the whole Why Be Better meme. I think that's where it really originates.
Absolutely. I just never knew why I got meme for it. It's like legit, it just says mugshot, you know?
Yeah, I think it's cool to see like just how tight-knit the YB community were and the movement that they set off with the whole Why Be Better.
Bro, there was people getting so mad at this meme. Like, it caused a lot of anger.
It caused anger because it's like you're making a claim without ever having to back it up, bro. Like
you don't even have to. You just have to say that.
Why be better? And you won the argument, bro. There's nothing else that fucking matters.
This meme kind of stands for the ratio meme as well.
Yeah.
So it was kind of getting annoying at a certain point, but it has potency, bro. It had
does,
legs.
bro.
It was a dominant meme. You couldn't run away from it. Everyone got why be better meme.
Yeah, absolutely. I would go. I'll go great.
I think it's a great meme.
I think it's a great meme for
sure. Okay, let's keep going on with this. The kid rocking out meme. This is usually used when you absolutely enjoy a song, when you're singing an iconic lyric. I've seen us use this at a certain point whenever, like, let's say a big song is released at 12 a.m. I love this meme. It's very wholesome. The kid's having the time of his life. Definitely.
Have you ever reacted to music like that where you're literally like crying and screaming in joy as you're listening to a song?
But I don't think the kid's crying, though. I don't see him crying. I see him just fucking rocking out. So, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I have some wild fucking reactions to music,
it looks like he's almost in the verge of tears, bro. Like
it's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I would go great with it for sure.
All right, let's go great again. Okay, next one is the Playboi Carti meme when he was on Big Boy's Playground back in the day. And basically the whole like context behind this is that Big Boy was like kind of like pranking him to a certain extent and confusing him because he was making this fake alias for a rapper and he was quizzing him on if Playboi Carti knew him or not. And at this point,
it was about Future, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was about Future. Maybe you guys correct me and Lou in the comment section, whatever the case may be. And then Playboi Carti's just like, bro, what the fuck is he talking about? I have no idea. And people use this either when they're super confused or someone's just absolutely talking out of their ass, and then they'll ratio them with this one. So how do you like it?
I love this one. I mean, I love the fact that like I can put this under any hot take that I disagree with. Like NF dropped album of the year, slap this baby under there. You know what I mean?
You've used this one, eh?
I've used this one for sure.
You've used
it's kind of like, you know, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? That's kind of what it signifies. I would go great with this one.
Yeah, I could go amazing with it.
It'd go amazing.
It's versatile. It's potent. It always hits whenever someone replies it.
Again, though, I feel like the whole idea of a meme is laughter, and this one lacks a bit of the comedy. You don't find?
Yeah, but it makes up for it with its potency.
I guess. Listen, if you want to go amazing, we'll go amazing. I would personally go great, though.
All right, next one, we have Tyler, the Creator, next to a urinal,
and he shoved a pineapple in there.
Honestly, I maybe would have gone with something different for this video.
The one of him on the stall?
No, the one of him with those super tiny glasses that used to be his DP with the iPhone. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that
oh
meme,
my goodness.
no.
That picture is absolutely legendary. But nonetheless, we chose this one, guys. So this is quite interesting. You have Tyler that's in a bathroom next to a urinal that has a pineapple in it. And people have used this meme countless times, just as kind of like to create this sort of like humor factor behind it. But
I hope he washed his arm after he took this picture. I would not lean myself on there, that's for sure. But it's all in the fun of the picture. And yeah, honestly, I love it because just in one picture, you could tell what type of person Tyler, the creator, is. Like, it's the perfect representation of just a sense of humor.
Yeah, the banter that comes with it. But regardless, though,
as a picture, it's funny. It's good. You'd go mid. I would go good with it.
Well, what's the meme, though?
The meme is, who the fuck thinks of putting a pineapple in the urinal? He was probably the first person on planet Earth to ever do this.
Think about the utility of it. You can't really use it anywhere. I mean, once you see it, it's kind of like, oh, okay, cool. It's Tyler in a bathroom with a pineapple. It's nothing too crazy. I'd go mid.
Fine. I'll budge once again. We'll go mid with that one. The last meme, though, for today, this is not really the most popular meme, but I think that when it comes to album promotions, this is one of the wildest ones that we've ever come across. So it's the film poster for Roddy Ricch's album, Live Life Fast. And underneath all of the contributors, the main title, headline is No Skip Policy.
I've seen this meme used, let's say, when a bad album drops to create some banter where it says no skip policy, or even used in positive light whenever someone, let's say, I'm not sure, drops a great album, and then someone's like, okay, well, no skip policy. Everything absolutely slaps. So it wins the versatility point. There's a bit of banter behind this as well, because if you guys are familiar with Live Life Fast, there's a common sentiment around the community that it's really not a great listen and people don't enjoy the track list.
There's a ton of skips.
Yeah, so there's sort of an iconic factor to it as well. It's funny because they tried to make it so cinematic, like a movie poster as well, but it's a bit off-putting as a promotion. It's like, okay, bro, I get it. But nonetheless, I think it's a good meme. I don't think it's anything too crazy.
I think it's a good meme. I don't think it has that much use, but like you said, when it comes to talking about the skips or the quality of certain projects, you could throw it in there. So that's going to be the tier list, guys, for hip-hop memes. Let us know, what was your favorite? What was your least favorite? And if we do a part 2, which memes should we bring in? And as we mentioned at the beginning of this video, if you guys do want to tap in on the second channel and get new content every single week just like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more. Much love, guys. Thank you for rocking with us for the entire video, and we'll see you next time. Peace.